Good here. Orange. Good morning and welcome to Lindero Canyon Middle School. My name is Eric Anhalt and I'm honored to serve as your principal. This morning we're welcoming all the students and families from our feeder schools. So whether you are a Willow Wildcat, welcome to Lindero Canyon Middle School. My name is Eric Anhalt and I'm honored to serve as your principal. This morning we're welcoming all the students and families from our feeder schools. So whether you are a Willow Wildcat, a White Oak Lion, a Sumac Voyager, a YB Bobcat, a Lupin Hill Tiger, or a Mariposa Monarch, when you step foot on our campus, you are now a Lindero Canyon Cougar. This morning you're going to meet some of the people that are going to make your experience here memorable. At Lindero Canyon, we have a saying, it's called where everybody belongs. And when you come to middle school, you belong on our campus, whether you're a student, a family, a teacher, or any community member, you belong at Lindero Canyon Middle School. Our students here have a fairly simple job, and that's to do three things. It's to learn, make friends, and have fun. And we're here to see that that happens. If anything stands in your way, you come see me personally. You'll see our staff out here before school, during passing period, at lunch and after school. If you need anything, we're here for you. Some people may be feeling anxiety about starting middle school. I want you to not worry. We're here to help you along the way. Anybody who needs help, you'll have an adult who can point you in the right direction, or a web leader who you're going to know before school starts, who's somebody that you can count on for some simple advice or somebody just to give you a helping hand. We're here for you. The middle school transition should be fun. It should be something that you're looking forward to. You should be looking forward to more freedom and more choice in middle school, and we know that you're ready to handle it. So welcome to Lindero Canyon Middle School, and now you're going to meet some of the people that are going to make your experience very memorable. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anhalt. I will now be introducing you to Mr. Janton.
Welcome, future Lindero Canyon Cougars. I'm Mr. Janton, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to this orientation. It is exciting to have the opportunity to share information about the Assistant Principal's Office and some of the stuff it does. For me, the best part is working with student leadership on the fun activities for all of you students. We plan lunchtime events, after-school dances, homeroom competitions, and web events, just to name a few. Now, because you're not on campus for this orientation, I want to give you a little slideshow of pictures of where the Assistant Principal's Office is and what it looks like. And we want you all to know that our doors are always open here and you're always welcome to come in and talk to us. We are here to help you throughout your middle school journey. We eagerly look forward to meeting all of you next year.
Thank you, Mr. Janton. I will now be introducing you to our two amazing counselors.
Hello, and welcome to Lindero Canyon Middle School. My name is Bobby Johnson, and I will be your counselor if your last name begins with A through K.
And my name is Rochelle Gagliardi, and I will be your counselor if your last name begins with the letters L through Z. And our role here at Lindero as your counselor is to create your schedule for next year. So if you have any questions about your electives, go ahead and reach out to us. We also are here to support your social emotional well-being while you are in middle school. And we are also here to answer any questions you have. We either have the answers for you or we will help you find the answers. We look forward to seeing you next year. Bye. Bye.
Huge thank you to our counselors. You will now see a series of videos from our elective teachers showing you their electives. Enjoy.
Hello, incoming 6th graders. My name is Mr. Fazio, and I teach the 21st Century Leadership class, otherwise known as Gen Tech. I want to tell you a little bit about this class. Our main job is computer repair. We repair all the computers at Lindero. So if you have a problem, you bring it to us. I teach my students to take computers that might look like this, put them back together, and make sure they are 100% fixed. We work on school projects like these covers for our light poles. They're old and rusty, so we are refinishing them. We have lots of tools to work with, and we work with them often just to make sure if something needs fixing, we've got the tools to do it. And if we can't fix it with our tools, we can make a new one with our 3D printers. So that's just a little bit of all the things we do in 21st century leadership. I don't have enough time to tell you everything we do. It's a whole lot of fun. I hope you.
Hi guys, I am here in my home office to tell you about Orchestra and Choir at Lindero. So I think the thing to know about choir is that it is really for everybody. What's really cool about choir is that it is grades 6 through 8. So you come to Lindero, you've got a built-in peer group. We start you at the very beginning. Everybody shows up with an instrument. You don't have to get an instrument because you were born with your instrument. So it's a very inclusive group. It's a very welcoming group. The 8th graders are very welcoming to the 6th graders. We all get along really great. It's a fun way to start the day. We have a great pianist that works with us, and it's just a lot of fun. We do pop songs, we do Disney, we do a combined performance with other choirs at the high school in the spring, and there are also solo opportunities throughout the year. So I can't encourage you enough to do the choir. We just have a lot of fun. Orchestra is a different animal. It is also a lot of fun. The orchestra student tends to be, we have choir students that are very serious, and we have choir students that are just doing it for the fun, which is fine. Orchestra, you make more of a commitment because you have to get an instrument. Now, I will help you to pick the instrument, and you can start at the very beginning. We start you with square one, how to open the case and so forth, and what instrument would be good for you. You don't have to show up with an instrument, but I will help you to pick either violin, viola, cello, or bass. We do the bowed strings. Parents who are interested in their kids having an orchestra background are sometimes looking ahead to college, because I know that with my own daughter, this is true. She was admitted to a first-rate university, Northwestern, on the basis of her viola audition. She auditioned as a music major. She then changed her mind, decided not to be a music major. You could do the same. You get your foot in the door, and it's a big asset for you to have a string instrument in your background. And we have a very highly regarded string program. We have 3 levels. We start you in beginning, we go to intermediate, and then advanced. We also have auxiliary groups. So we do hoedowns, we do jazz, we do rock, we have string quartet, we have alternative styles ensembles, a lot of different things going on with orchestra. We also perform in Fiddle Fest, which is an opportunity for kids to do soloists, be soloists, and perform with other ensembles. So we do that, and then we also perform in the spring with the high school. So it's just a different animal than choir. So you have to decide what you think would be a better fit for you. Regardless of what you choose, we do combined performances every year too, with the orchestras and the choir. And I really want to encourage you to check out our performances on the internet. If you go to the Lindero site and then drop down in the departments to orchestra and choir, you'll see a bunch of performances, including beginning strings. And they're pretty recent, most of them. And so I think that will be very encouraging and helpful to you. So I wish you the best in your elective choices. You can't go wrong. We have a lot of great electives at Lindero.
Hello, my name is Mr. McKagan, and I'm the band director here at Lindero Canyon Middle School, and I'd like to say welcome, incoming 6th graders from Willow, White Oak, Sumac, and Yerba Buena, and maybe some other schools that I didn't mention here. But I am here today to talk to you about the possibility of you joining the band here at Lindero as a 6th grader. There's one main thing I want all of you to know, and that is if you want to join the band here, you don't have to have any musical experience whatsoever. You don't have to know how to read music. You don't even have to know what instrument that you want to play. And speaking of instruments, here are some of the options that you might have. There's the trombone. And the drums. I know you can't see this, but some of the options that you can choose from if you want to join the band here at Lindero. This, something to think about. This is the only opportunity that you will have to join a band. They don't offer beginning band in high school. So this is like the train leaves the station here when you join 6th grade. So if you want to learn how to play an instrument, you want to play in the band, then now is the best opportunity, the best time that you have to do that. Also, if you already play an instrument, one of these band instruments that I've shown you, there's also the tuba and the French horn and some other ones that I don't have time to get to. But if you play one of these instruments and you've been playing it for a while and you can read music, you might be eligible to go into one of our more advanced groups, like the 7th grade Cougar Band. So if that's something that might pertain to you, then have your parents email me and we could talk about that possibility. But we want you to join the band here at Lindero Canyon Middle School. It's a great opportunity. We have a great time here and looking forward to seeing all of you guys here next year as 6th graders. So thanks a lot, everybody.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a la clase de español. Yo soy el señor Mejia. Hi everyone, welcome to Spanish class. I'm Mr. Mejia and I teach Spanish 1A and 1B. Some of the things that you may expect to learn in my class, you might already know. If you've ever seen an episode of Dora or Handy Manny, you might have heard words like hola, gracias, or vámonos. Well, in my class, we begin with simple phrases like that, and we expand to short sentences and even reading some short stories. So I try to make the class as enjoyable as possible while still learning the key vocabulary and grammar topics that will be needed in the future to be successful in higher levels of Spanish. So I really hope you decide to take my elective. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
Hi everyone, I am Ms. Brulock. I teach art at Lindero. I wanted to show you some projects that we've worked on in 6th grade this year. We explore different materials. We explore our creativity. And there is no prerequisites. You do not need to have previous skills or experience for this class. So it's a really fun way to see what you like and to try new things. So here's the fun one.
Start now. Get to work. It's a hard knock. Merry Christmas. It's a hard knock life. It's next. No, here's hard. Merry Christmas. It's next. Merry Christmas. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's the hard knock life.
As you stand here behind me to call me a man, you're counting on me to come through. You should know that I'll give you the best that I can, but we all have a little more homework to do.
Walking beside me, do you want to be friends? You know I'm depending on you. So you gotta hang in there till the story ends, 'cause we all have a little more homework to do. And I've been looking in the back of the book for the answers, hoping the bell wouldn't chime. I'm not ready to put down my pencil just yet. There are too many answers that I didn't get. I need a little less pressure and a little more time.
8,423. I know it's today. I know it's today. I know it's today.
Mrs. Avery, Co-Activities Director and Leadership Teacher, as well as Physical Education Department Chair and PE Teacher.
Hi, I'm Miss Johnson. You can call me Miss J. I am the other Co-Activities Director and Leadership Teacher, as well as the Yearbook Advisor and a 6th grade math teacher.
Welcome, sixth graders. And now we are going to introduce our ASB officers and yearbook editors, and they're going to tell you a little bit more about our electives, leadership, web, and yearbook.
Also known as our spirit class.
Thank you to all the elective teachers who spoke. Now I will introduce you to our amazing library.
Welcome, future cougars, to the Media Center / library. We have a wide variety of books for your pleasure. We have genres that include adventure, fantasy, realistic fiction, and many others. This is the place that you will come to check out your textbooks, check out your core novels, and absolutely check out a book for pleasure reading. Can't wait to see you in the fall.
Thank you, Ms. Byers. We will now introduce our student body officers.
Hello, my name is Lila Wissig, and I am student body president. As somebody in leadership or as an ASB, really what we get to do is plan really cool after-school dances or spirit days or homeroom competitions. Some things about myself is I am a dancer and I also love acting. And my favorite restaurant is In-N-Out. I wish you guys the best of luck next year as 6th graders, and I hope you have a great rest of your 5th grade year. Bye!
Hey Cougars, I'm Brooke Pollard and I am the Vice President of LCMS. I'm also a part of the graduating class of 2021.
Hi, my name is Hannah Thompson and I am the Student Body Secretary at Lindero. As someone who's been in the leadership class for the past 2 years, I can tell you leadership is a class that offers you to expand your creativity, try new things, and meet lots of new people. Some fun facts about myself is that I love going to the beach and I love to play soccer. The biggest piece of advice I can give you coming into middle school is be open to trying new things and meeting new people and finding new hobbies. We wish you luck in the next chapter of your life, and we can't wait to have you here in the fall.
Hi, incoming 6th graders. My name is Riley Winland, and I'm the ASB treasurer for the 2020-2021 school year. I'm so excited to meet you all, even if it's virtually, and I really hope you can come back on campus next year so you can explore all of the amazing opportunities Lindero has to offer. Whether you're participating in a lunch club, a sport, or doing a fun elective, there's something for everyone, and there's so many things to choose from. Thank you so much and have a great day.
Hey guys, I'm Presley Lombardo. I'm an 8th grader at Lindero, and I'm the Commissioner of Publicity.
Hi, my name is Lillian Spratt, and I'm the Head Commissioner for the year 2020 to 2021. Since I'm in 8th grade, I'll be in high school next year, so you'll have a new Head Commissioner. But as always, the Cougar spirit will reign on. I wish you guys an amazing time here at Lindero, and as always, go Cougars!
Hey everybody, I'm Zoe Philipson. I am in 8th grade, and I'm your other co-editor for the 2020 to 2021 yearbook. Thank you guys so much for choosing Lindero, and I hope I get to see you this year.
Hi everyone, my name is Gianna Lou Barba, and I am the yearbook co-editor for 2020 to 2021. I'm super excited to be working with yearbook this year, and I hope to see you all in person.
Thank you to our ASB officers. Now our ASB officers will talk about what leadership and spirit is.
Hi, my name is Hannah Thompson.
I'm Lillian Spratt.
Hi, I'm Lila Wissig.
I'm Presley Lombardo.
Hi, I'm Brooke Pollard.
I'm Zoe Philipson. And I'm Gianna Lou Barba.
Today, we are going to be talking about what the leadership/spirit class is. Spirit stands for success, pride, integrity, responsibility, inspirational, and teamwork. And our class is a perfect combination of all of those words. Our leadership/spirit class is combined with yearbook, and we take on some super fun events like movie nights and school dances. The rest of my peers will now go into further depth on what the leadership class is.
The leadership class has 5 main ASB officers: President, Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, and Head Commissioner. The first 4 are all not handpicked. They are elected by the student body, while Head Commissioner is handpicked from Ms. Avery and Ms. Johnson. underneath the answers, there's the leadership body, and then we split them all into 5 or 6 groups depending on the year. Some of these groups include an art committee, dance committees, and after-school event committees.
I'm going to be talking about how you can get into leadership. Leadership is open to all grades 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, and how you can get into leadership is through a form or through an interview. Basically, through the interview, they're going to be talking about your creativity or your leadership skills, and yeah, that's about it.
Something else that we do in leadership is plan spirit days, which is a really big part of Lindero. Usually when we have a spirit day in person, like pajama day or crazy hair day, you would come to school dressed up. Whatever homeroom class has the most participants will get homeroom points. Whichever homeroom has the most points by the end of the homeroom competition for the month will get the spirit stick.
Adding on to what Presley said, we also do a lot of homeroom competition planning in our class. Homeroom competitions are a super fun, competitive way for homerooms to compete. Points add up to 1st, 2nd, and 3rd places for prizes for each grade. Each homeroom competition takes place usually in the mornings. Some of these that we have done so far are Kahoots, scavenger hunts, and much more.
Hi guys, I'm Gianna Lubarba and I'm a co-editor at Lindero. We work with the rest of our team or with leadership to create different ideas for events, pages, picture days, and more. Our main website to create our yearbook is called Jumpins, where there are different backgrounds, fonts, text, and styles. There is no limit to your ideas and creativity.
Everyone, I'm Zoe Philipson. I am in 8th grade and I'm your other co-editor for this year's yearbook. Being a part of the yearbook team is an awesome experience and you'll have a chance to work with very creative and talented students. Making your yearbook is a challenging task, but it's also really rewarding. Seeing a page you have personally created going on our Lindero yearbook is a very wonderful feeling. If you feel you can contribute your creative ideas and put a spin to next year's yearbook, shoot your shot and fill out the application form. Any grade is eligible for applying. We hope to see you on our Lindero yearbook team next year.
Thank you guys so much for listening about what our leadership/spirit and yearbook class is, and we can't wait to hopefully see you in our class soon.
We hope you learned more about our leadership class, and our next video will be a Q&A of some questions that some 5th graders had.
Hello, my name is Lila. I'm in 8th grade and this is our Q&A.
Hi, my name is Hannah and I am also in 8th grade.
Hi, my name is Cameron and I'm in 7th grade.
Hi, my name is Addison and I'm in 7th grade.
Hi, my name is Zoe and I'm in 6th grade.
Hi, my name is Jacob and I'm in 6th grade.
Hi, I'm Bella and I'm also in 6th grade.
Okay, so yeah,
I did myself at that point. I thought I was supposed to go, but then I accidentally interrupted.
Oh, okay. Okay, so today what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be we have 3 6th graders with us today, as you can see, and we are just going to be asking some questions that we have come up with that 5th graders might have coming into 6th grade, and we're going to have the 6th graders answer them, and then they'll also be asking us questions, and either me, Lila, Cameron, or Addison can answer those. So we're just going to go around and ask some questions, so make sure you listen carefully to the answers because I'm sure that you guys will at some point have these questions too.
All right, who wants to start off? I can start off. Okay, Addison. You go.
The first question is, how do you manage the workload in middle school?
I can start off with that question. So I'm in 8th grade and the workload in middle school, it's just a different type of workload in 5th grade because you have more than a couple classes. So my biggest advice is to just make sure that you plan out the dates that things are due and never wait till the last minute to turn something in. That is like the biggest piece of advice that I could give somebody coming in because that is going to cause so much stress and you're just going to get so far behind. So just make sure you do it when it's assigned. So then you're not waiting till the last minute and then you're not rushing through your work. You know what you're doing. And it's not a huge change in workload. A lot of people think it is, but you guys are going to be fine. There isn't that much work and the teachers are so understanding of you guys coming in that they will make sure to ease you into it. Does somebody want to add on to that or take on a next question?
Yeah, I can add on. I agree with Hannah. Like, for me, I feel like I was a little bit over-prepared. I thought I was going to have a whole bunch of missing assignments everything, but no, it's actually really easy because I don't have homework every night from every single class. You know, I only have like one worksheet or something.
Yeah. I can ask a question. I'm just want to ask, how many classes do we have? Like, how many periods in a day?
I have 6.
And I know this is definitely going to change for distance learning and like if we go back to school, that's going to change. But currently, as of now, we have 6 periods.
All right, Bella or Jacob, do you guys want to ask another question in the chat?
I can do. I can go. What are some extra circular activities?
Some extra activities that you can do around school are, we have plenty of like soccer games you can do. There's like basketball. Also, there's a lot of like clubs around school. When we were back in school, we had like chess club, we had a tea club, we had an avocados club. We have fan clubs of someone that likes a specific singer. So ways to just get involved or do stuff like that is really fun.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna add on to that is when Lila was talking about clubs and stuff, and I think like that's the best way to get involved when you're coming into 6th grade. And some like you can make your own club. That's what I think is so cool about like coming to Lindera is if you want a club, you just propose a club to the counselors and you have to get a teacher to make sure that they supervise it. But if you want a club on something that like, say you want like a cactus club, I think I remember there was like one of those, and that's your club and kids can come and they can sit in class. You can talk about that. You just make your own club and it can be about anything that you like that the club is about. And then like other extracurricular activities, I know she said like we had all-star sports, stuff like that. And those are like some other really cool stuff that we had when we were in person. If there's anything else to add on to that.
Addison, do you want to ask a question?
Sure. What are some of the easiest ways that I can make friends in middle school?
I can answer this one. I've made a lot of friends, even though I was on the computer. In the beginning of the year, I didn't really have any friends. But then, and let's say I needed help on an assignment, I would go to my Google Classroom and see who's in that class. And I would either email them or Google chat them. And then I would just ask if they want to be friends. And they would always be super nice and say yes.
That's really cool. And also when we were in person, also extracurricular activities like clubs and stuff, those are very great ways to make friends. Also at lunch, just like seeing if somebody's, sitting alone, or if you feel like you want to go sit with them, just go sit with somebody and go talk to them. That's also really cool.
Yeah, for sure. And sports was also another like great way to make friends. Like I made so many friends in 7th grade through like our lunchtime intramural sports, like just new people who like I didn't know might have played the same sport as me, stuff like that. And I think that those are some like really cool ways to make friends. And like Zoe said, virtually there's like some ways to make friends, but don't hesitate because you guys are like all in this together. You guys are all like, I'm sure, so scared to come into middle school, but everyone is so supportive and there for each other.
Bella, do you have any questions you want to ask?
Sure. What are some of the electives?
Yes. So I know there was rotation where you can rotate all the electives and kind of feel them out. And then in 7th grade, you can pick which one you actually want.
Is there an example of one of the ones you want or one of the ones you can do? I think Cameron might have froze.
Yeah. Addison, do you want to take some of the electives maybe that we have?
Sure, I'll go. So the elective that I chose was leadership. But there's also like STEAM and a few other ones like ECA, which are really fun.
Yeah, and we also have a great band program, a choir, strings, Spanish, stuff like that, which are all really good options for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Can I ask the last question? I want to ask, overall, how is 5th grade different from 6th grade? Like, what are the major changes that you think happened?
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
basically how it's different is like if you're like in 5th grade, you just only have one class, like just a teacher. While in middle school, like you'll have like certain periods, like you'll have like 1st period, 2nd period, 3rd period, 4th period, and 5th period, and 6th period. And basically there's like a lot of electives and like rotations you can go do.
Yeah, and I think like that's the great part about middle school is that you are offered so much more freedom, and there's so many different people that you get to meet through your different classes that it offers like so much more than what elementary school normally offers between electives and having different teachers. Is there anything else that anyone wants to add on to that?
Yeah, also that's another great way to make friends. Between classes, you can meet somebody in that class and become pretty good friends.
Is that it? Are we done?
I think so. Thank you guys so much for your help today, and we hope that we answered so many of maybe your questions that you had. If not, make sure to check out the Google form that we are going to send out to your teachers, and you can fill out any questions you have there, and we will be answering them through a Padlet.
Bye.
Okay,
Our leadership and web class will now teach you all a special cheer with the help of our lunchtime DJ, Joe.
Hello, 5th graders. How are you? This is the Lindero Canyon Middle School getting ready to greet you in the fall as 6th graders. I'm DJ Joe. So excited to see you all, and so excited that the leadership has put together these great spirited cheers for you. So please, if you would, cast an ear, lend an eye, and join in, if you will, as we do. First of all, start off with Kennedy and Julia in the first cheer. Take it away.
We lead the school. We make the events.
We lead the school. We make the events.
Pumping up the spirit is what we do best.
Pumping up the spirit is what we do best.
Come on, let's hear it. Bring that cougar spirit. Yay!
That's what you are. You're going to be Lindero Canyon Cougars. And now, for the next cheer, please greet, if you would, Lila and Hannah. Take it away.
Okay, we're going to be doing boom chicka boom, so I'll start it. Ready? I said a boom chicka boom.
I said a boom chicka boom.
I said a boom chicka boom.
I said a boom
chicka boom. I said a boom chicka rocka chicka boom.
I said a boom
Chicka rocka boom. Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
One more time.
One more time. Underwater style. I said a boom chicka boom. 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 I said a boom chicka rocka chicka boom. I said a boom chicka rocka chicka boom. Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that was the end. Yay.
Thank you, leadership. You guys were great. And so are you, 5th graders. We wish you all a great, happy, safe summer. And we hope to see you all back here in the fall for 6th grade. Congratulations. See you now. Everybody give them a big wave. Bye.
We can't have an orientation without a tour of our school. So our leadership students have prepared a special tour as a point of view of the day in the life of a 6th grader at LCMS. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Lila Wissig, and I'm Lindero Canyon Middle School's president, and I welcome you all to Lindero.
Hello, my name is Hannah Thompson, and I'm the student body secretary. I wish you luck in your next 3 years at Lindero.
I'm Kennedy Eno, and I am an 8th grader in the Leadership Spirit class, and I'm now presenting you with a tour of the day in the life of a 6th grader.
Here is our front office, and here are the main entrance doors that will lead you straight into our main office. Here is our main office where you can come to if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and you can check in if you're a visitor right here.
And down this way, we have our health office where you can come to if you are ever sick or injured. And just past that, we have our attendance office where you can come to if you're tardy or. To my right, we just toured the main office, and to my left, we are going to go toward the assistant principal and the counseling office. We just came around that corner toward the assistant principal and the counseling office. So right behind you, you can find the assistant principal's office right there with the door open. And that is Mr. Jansen's office. And then just to my right over here, we have the counseling office where you can find both our super supportive counselors who are here if you want to talk or if you just wanted to come and spend some time with somebody, they are always available. Here is our main courtyard where students can hang out before school or in between classes. We have some benches and over to the right, some more areas where you can hang out. Your first class. Oh, I have Lincoln darts. Me too. Oh, okay, let's go. Go. This is the library, and these doors connect over to the Language Arts building. Now we are in the Language Arts building, and down this hallway are 6th, 7th, and 8th grade classrooms. And then up these stairs are even more 7th and 8th grade classrooms. Here are the second piece of stairs in the Language Arts building. I love Miss Gianni. Me too. I wish I had her. She's one of my favorites. She's really nice. She is. I have Miss Eubanks Smith, so I'm gonna go to her class. Okay, I have I was thinking of it. Bye. Bye. Bye.
So here we have the E building, which is where some of our social studies classrooms are, and special education classrooms.
Right next to our math building and our social studies building, we have our G building, which consists of some more social studies classes.
So to my right here, we have the K building, also known as the math building, where most of our math teachers are located. This is the first floor of the science building, and here's the first set of stairs to take you upstairs. This is the second floor of the science building where there are more classrooms. And this is the back exit of the science building.
I have we need to go sit over our PE dogs.
Fun fun! What dog number are you on?
I'm 56.
Oh, I'm 12.
All the way over here. Here are some of our PE docs. You get assigned a number at the beginning of the year in your PE class, and every day after you change in the locker rooms, you come and sit on your PE dot quietly. So like here's a couple rows of numbers of PE dots, and they extend all the way down to where the lunch table is. Here is the gym. And this gym is where we have a lot of our PE activities like rock climbing, playing basketball, or dodgeball. This is the field where we run and also have other PE activities. And over here are the upper courts where we play volleyball and basketball.
breaks where we can also do more activities for PE.
Lila, I don't have a lunch today.
Well, you can go buy something from the cafeteria.
So this is the cafeteria where you can buy lunch and snacks.
Here are the 6th and 7th grade lunch tables where a 6th or a 7th grader would eat lunch at.
Alright, have fun tonight, Lila.
Yay! Here we have the C building where we have social studies and elective classes all around the sides.
Alright, pass the social studies.
Here are some of the electives in the C building. So to my left, we have the art room, and to my right, we have a Spanish classroom. Here we have the band room, and then down here, we have the students and choir room. And then around this corner, there's just a short walk where we have the MCO. Here is our multi-purpose room. Thank you all for watching our tour. We are so excited to have you here next year, and we hope you have a great time at Lindera.